Me like jokes.
Hi, I'm Carl.
I'm Alan.
My name is Chris.
I'm Robbie.
I'm telling the story of The Wizard of Oz by...
L. Frank Baum.
We begin in Kansas. Oh, shoot.
Shows Dorothy and she's running down this black and white road with Toto. She's like, come on, Toto, come on. Dorothy and Toto. Ah, I knew it!
There's a woman who lives next door named Miss Gulch.
She comes to the door and she complains about the dog.
And then she sings a song because, like, nobody wants to be her friend. And she sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow about, like, wanting to go away.
So Dorothy decides she's going to take Toto and run away.
Dorothy falls in the sty, but anyways, this big storm happens. What the freak?
Toto comes back and then there's this tornado and
I don't know what that was for, but I sure got it real hard on it from the whatever word. Do you guys know which word that was? Anybody?
We can't tell you.
And the house goes up in the air and it's spinning around.
One really scary part in this film is when she's looking out... Oh.
she sees the lady riding the bike.
And she looks at her and she's laughing like, hee 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 hee. Evil witch laugh, you know.
And she turns into the witch and flies away on a broom, which is pretty creepy. Oh.
After that, they land, and everything was in black and white before, and now it's in color.
The house, it kills somebody.
And there's a bunch of munchkins all hiding. Oh.
It kills the person with a black hat.
She gets out of the house and she's like, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Everybody's like peeking out of bushes and looks like they're all playing hide and go seek and she found them all.
And they're all hiding and going... And... Oh! Don't scare me. Oh, what?
Then the bubble.
Glinda, the good witch of the north, comes out. Oh, see that? I was blocking it.
You've freed these people from the Wicked Witch of the East.
She says, tells the munchkins to come out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
We represent the really small people.
The mayor of Munchkin City. Oh shoot!
And then the witch comes back and she's like, oh, this is the Wicked Witch of the West.
Who killed my sister?
She sees the slippers and she's like, oh, I'm gonna get the slippers. She goes to get the slippers and the feet curl back under the house. Ow, ow.
And she tries to take the shoes and sparks fly from the shoes.
She sees them on Dorothy's feet and she's like, oh, no!
I don't know why she doesn't just fight for the shoes then. But she just gives up and goes away.
Then they say you need to go see, if you want to get home, you have to go see the Wizard of Oz.
You gotta follow this yellow brick road, and
she gets to this fork in the road and she's like, oh no, Toto, where do we go now?
she meets the scarecrow.
The scarecrow is hanging on a thing. She helps him down.
He sings a song about how he wants to be smart.
He sings the song, If I Only Had a Brain.
She says, you come see this great, powerful, almighty with me.
They sing, we're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I'm going to sing all the songs.
They're walking along.
They meet the Tin Man, who's frozen.
They hear,
Oh, he needs his oil can, so they oil him down and he's all good.
apparently he's Fabio. He gets all greased up.
I've been holding up that axe for years.
He sings a little song about how he wants his heart.
If I only had a heart.
And he's got his axe. And he's like, I'm ready to kill stuff.
Oh, and then the witch, that green woman.
So they're off.
And they're like, alright, well, we gotta keep going to get to the wizard.
And they go into a forest.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh,
The lion pops out and scares him.
And it scares Toto. All I know is the best part is...
Oh! Toto goes after him and he goes to get Toto and Dorothy comes and hits him on the nose.
And he starts crying. Oh, what you going to do that for?
I'm just a cowardly lion.
That's a terrible impression.
And turns out, like, he doesn't have courage.
He's like, I want courage!
So they all decide they all need to go see the wizard.
They're walking on this amber road.
So the witch stirs up a potion.
Poison, poison, puppies, puppies.
And she puts... Oh my gosh.
Causes the flowers to make them to fall asleep.
They're like, oh, we're so tired, and they fall asleep in the poppy field.
Well, then Glinda sees them. Oh.
She makes it snow on the poppies.
They wake back up. So now they're happy, they're excited, they're off to the Emerald City.
So they get to the Emerald City, and they get to the door, and there's the guy, and they ring the doorbell. Bong, bong. And the guy pops out, and he's like, who rang that bell?
Like this? Okay.
When they get there, there's a doorman. He gives them trouble at first.
This is when you find out that everyone in the Emerald City is a douche.
It's ridiculous, just the amount of...
He did it! It's the magic word!
Everything's green in the Emerald City.
But Robbie, I want you to go.
Then he lets him in, because they're not.
Dorothy, she's going along. And they sing that whole song. And
Not queen,
he wants courage, so he's going to see the wizard.
not duke, not prince.
He wants courage. And, dang it!
Then they all get all primped up.
And so they clean them all off. Dorothy gets... Oh shoot, there's 5. And
And Robbie gets to leave the chair.
They go in, they see the Wizard of Oz.
They get there, and it's this giant, like, scary mask thing.
they demand for the wizard to grant them all these things.
We want to get these things.
Courage for a lion.
You have to go get the broom.
I don't know what that was for.
I can't do it myself, so I need this little girl to go and get the broom of, you know, the Wicked Witch.
They're not happy about that, but they go back.
On the way to get the broom, and they're going through this haunted forest.
This is gonna hurt, probably. Flying monkeys.
Oh! What was that?
The flying monkeys only get Dorothy and Toto.
I almost cried. So they're like, they fix the scarecrow together, and they're like, we gotta go save Dorothy.
What?
And they get to the castle, and they're like, oh, well, how are we gonna get past these guards? And it's these guards, and they're walking around like,
While they're trying to think of a plan,
oh.
they get ambushed.
Oh.
The fight ensues.
They take their clothes, they put their clothes on them.
Really humiliating to get beat up by a scarecrow and a wussy lion.
The witch tries to take the ruby slippers because Dorothy says, okay, you can have the slippers. And she tries to take them, and her fingers peel back.
Is it like taking an hour? Or is it just that it's a lot of pain?
Oh, and the other scary part, the other scariest part when I was a kid watching this was when, oh, it's scary. That's the,
Oh.
I guess Toto knows how to find Dorothy.
the crystal ball, you see Aunt M's face, and then it turns into the witch. It's like, that's the scary part. And then the, oh!
And ironically, the dog. Ooh, I got lucky on that one, I think.
So Toto finds, like, where she is.
That was kind of girly, Todd. Do it again.
And Tin Man gets all macho and busts down the door. Thank you for that.
The door is no match for the Tin Man.
They're about to leave, and they're about to run out. And all the guards come in, they're like, where you going?
Oh. Wee-yo! Oh,
They trap her in, and the Wicked Witch comes in, she's like, I'm gonna set you up.
Give me the shoes. What up?
The witch tries to put fire on the scarecrow, and he's on fire! Wait, oh!
Then Dorothy grabs the water.
Yeah, that happens, and then, water.
And she throws it on the evil woman.
Oh, Dorothy goes to put water on... Oh!
She melts. She's like,
I'm melting.
The water hits the witch dies.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The Wickle witch, the Witchel witch. That didn't even make sense.
And then they have the broom. They're like, awesome, we have the broom. Let's go.
He goes back to the wizard. They're like, we've done what you've said. And he's like, come back tomorrow.
Then the dog who's always causing havoc goes and like finds the guy who's behind the curtain, and he's like,
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
"You're a jerk."
He said it! Yeah! Okay, of course we're gonna pay attention to this random dude. So the
You said it!
I just met Robbie, but he's my man.
I'm gonna have to go with my revenge on Chris.
Toto found the Oz man
And they realize it's all fake.
wizard, and
They killed the Wicked Witch.
here's a diploma because you're so smart, even though you have no brains.
They bring the broom back and they give it to the Oz. They give it to Great Powerful Oz.
The Tin Man gets a clock, a heart clock, and it sounds like his heart's beating because it's tick tock, tick tock. Uh-oh.
And Tin Man gets his heart.
You're out of him, sucker!
The wizard is going to take her home.
So I got this hot air balloon. It would have been really easy.
And Toto leaves, and Dorothy follows Toto. The balloon leaves.
The Cinderella woman comes along.
Glinda comes, and she in her bubble again.
All you really had to do was
Click your heels 3 times.
What? I could have done that the whole time?
there's no place like home. There's no place like home. She wakes up.
She's back home now, and she's woken up, and all 3 of the guys are there.
Oh, we were so worried. We thought you were, gonna die. Because you took that acid earlier in the movie.
You were there, and you were there.
You were there. You were there. And you were there. It goes on for like 5 minutes.
I'm happy I'm home, and there's no place like home.
The story's over. Wizard of Oz, Scarecrow.
Go.
You like jokes.